Hello and welcome back, USG fam. How are you guys today? We finally made it. That's what I'm going to call it. So we are talking about tomatoes. What we have in front of you guys. Oh, this table a little dusty. I try to clean it up, but we are in garden season, and that's what we are. We're just a little dusty around here, because that's what we were playing. We were playing with soil. So we are at the end of February. February 28th, literally the last day of February. We are a couple of days away from starting tomatoes. I think my start date for tomatoes, I'm pushing it a little bit. I'm pushing it out. I have it on my calendar for March 10th. So what I'm doing today is I am going to pick out the varieties of tomatoes that I am going to start for this year. We are going to discuss them. So that's what this video is going to be about. I'm not going to, sit you down like I've done for, the past couple of times and, show you how I start them, blah, 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 all that stuff. I mean, I've done that in many videos. If you guys want to watch that, you can go ahead, to season 2, 3, whatever it has been. And even the peppers. Yeah, guys probably saw that. I am going to be starting them just like I started the peppers in this little thing. This is new to me. So you can see that in my either garden grow room situation, which I owe you guys one, so y'all can see what is going on in my garden, not in my garden, in my grow room tour. It's rough in there. It's rough, but once I give you guys an update, y'all will know what's going on. But this is new to me, so I'll let you guys know how this is going so far. A little tidbits. It's going good. So this is where I'm going to be growing it. My medium is Ipsoma and Fox Swamps for this year. We're going to be tagging it up with these. I usually like to color code, so we're using white garden marker as always. I love this guy. It's from Garden Marker Art Line. They don't know who the heck I am, so no sponsorship, but I've been using it for many years. Love it. Take it out to the garden. It does not smudge, take away with weather or anything. At the end of the garden season, they are still holding up, and I actually can use these, but what happens with me is I end up losing them, tearing them up from the garden, and sometimes, unfortunately, throwing them out. What a waste. Anyways, moving along, because that's not what we're here for. So here I have an infinite amount of seeds in these little things. And if you've seen any of my videos for this year, which I am behind on editing, you guys already know that. And I went ahead and purchased more seeds this year because that's what I do. So I have 3 of these little cartridges, which are fully loaded, fully packed of seeds. And then these I have indeterminate, determinates, and cherries. So I am going to be going through these and picking out what I am going to be growing for this year. That is going to be my task at hand, and obviously I'm going to be doing that off of camera because now we are going to be here probably 3 days and a half. And once I do that, I will be bringing you guys back in and letting you know what I am growing, and if this is my first time, if I've been growing them for many seasons, and if is a tried and true for me, and if or I remember what it tastes like, why am I growing it, if my family loves it, etc. So let's do this off of camera, and then I'll bring you guys back in and we'll take it from there. All right. Oof. This was a wild ride, and it's going to be even a wilder ride sowing these, getting these into the garden, because it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight to the finish, literally. Anyways, let's get this going, because this is what you see, but we have more going that way. So in here in the front, this is indeterminate, determinate, semi-determinate, semi-dwarf, a little bit of everything. It's going to be an interesting year. It's always an interesting year because if y'all seen videos, y'all know my garden, my backyard, small, mighty. I have 2 beds that I built in the front, in my porch, my front garden now, I guess that's what we're calling it. But everything right now is like fully loaded with garlic. So that's my fight. Anywho's, moving forward. So I hope this is not too long. We're just gonna push through. If I can't pronounce it, y'all just gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it regardless. Please don't mind my nails. They're just full of psoriasis currently. They're in the way of growing out. So here is, we haven't grown this one for a while, and I kind of miss it. I don't remember what it tastes like, but this is from his homesteading collection. I've had it in my arsenal here for a while, and I've just been pushing it to the side, but I want to reintroduce it. This is the Ace 55 Amana. I'm gonna say that, or unless the A is silent, whatever. I don't grow much orange, yellow, flush, besides the hillbilly and the pineapple, which is, I want to call it a tie-dye. My husband requests, stuff like this. I call this stuff. And a lot of like tomatoes that are hugged on the shoulder, kind of black, purpley. And, we aim to please. Hello, he lives here too. And he's the one that actually eats the most of my produce once it comes to anything that I grow. So we're pleasing him. And most of the seeds that you guys are going to see here are from MI Gardener with a sprinkle of Johnny's and Baker Creek rareseed.com. So once it comes to a lot of my vegetables, you don't see a lot of Johnny's. The next one is Black Prince. I don't know if I would actually want to call this an actual big, large tomato, but here he is. Brandywine Black. I fight back and forth with these because they are considered like a potato leaf, and these get really diseased. So I intertwine them. I grow high density, so my tomatoes, actually, I don't stake them up. I stake them up at the beginning just to give them a resistance. And then after that, listen, they stick up themselves, they hug up together, and they do what they do. If they flop over, they flop over. I'm fine. By the ending of July-ish, not even July, by the ending of August, listen, if they sprawl on the floor, whatever. Usually by that, I'm pretty much done. My garden goes hands off, and they're on their own. It's literally a jungle, and I'm fine with it. So these are usually the first one to go, and they end up giving the rest of my tomatoes a disease. So I go back and forth on should I grow it, should I not. But I retired the Brandywine Red, but this one is just beautiful, and it tastes good too. Black from Tula, we always grow this one, and this year it gave me big tomatoes. Cherokee Purple, this was my true love. This, I think, was what made me be like a tomato lover. And we tasted this one, and you can't grow and you can't go back. And I mean, a tomato grow from home, I mean, you can hear everybody say what they gotta say. German Johnson, I mean, beautiful. I mean, like I say, whoever does the graphics for MI Gardener and for any of these seed people, my hat goes off to them. I can't say this name, so beautiful. I think this is the first time I probably grow this one. I have one that is a Genovese, Costaliva, something Genovese. It reminds me of that one, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Black Seaman, this one amazing, also a big producer for me last year. Beefsteak, I have literally beef with this tomato. I try to grow it every year. There's always something that happens. If you've watched any of my videos, I say the same thing every year. And this year, I don't think it was a big producer for me, but we keep trying because it's like the OG for gardeners. Anise Noor, beautiful, gorgeous. I mean, look at it. and it's true to it. I just can't seem to get it really big, but it is delicious if I remember. Honorable mention, I already mentioned this guy, pineapple. Pineapple goes along with hillbilly and big rainbow. These are beautiful tomatoes and they taste really good. This is what made me reintroduce orange tomatoes back into my garden. Orange, yellow, tie-dye tomatoes, because I had grown, what is it, Dr. Witchy, however you pronounce it, or Kellogg's Breakfast. And it just, it wasn't, and these guys made me reintroduce it. So we'll see. I'm going to be growing Dr. Witchy or Kellogg's Breakfast. I don't know if it's in here, but if it's not, I have to pull it because I didn't see it. We'll see. I'm obviously going through these again with you guys, and if I didn't see it or it's not here, then I have to look for it. Bonnie's Best, I hear this is amazing. I don't think it did really good, or that bird. Yeah, I'm going to be netting these this year because I have a pesky bird that apparently is invasive, and it took the tops off. So I don't think this one grew for me, even though it started, it didn't produce. Mr. Stripey, yes, amazing. Chocolate Stripes also, again, this one's really good, even though it does, like you see here, it is true to this picture, it does crack. I already mentioned this one, Costa Rica Genovese. This one's amazing. It's just like, oh my God, Mushroom Basket, which I do have. They look identical to each other. Literally, when they're growing, they grow just like this. Paul Robinson. I have an issue with this one to, I guess, get to a true size. But once you do, it is amazing. Watermelon Beefsteak is another one. Oh my God, it's just huge. Hillbilly, I can't say enough about this one. It's always going to be here. I was just talking about this one. So good. Kellogg's Breakfast. Again, I grew this one when I first moved into this house. That was back in 2010. And I was turned off by it. Never grew it again. And this year, like I said, reintroducing these guys because of Hillbilly, because of Pineapple, and all the other ones. So we'll see what happens. Giant Crimson, everybody in the world already knows the story to this one. I've grown it every year since it came out, and I haven't gotten that big, tomato that I think it should come out of it. Maybe I need to isolate it. We'll see what happens. Vintage Wine, this one's beautiful. This one's beautiful. Giant Belgium, yes. Oh my God, I can taste it. Ooh, lost one. Pink Oxheart, again, another one with amazing hype, and I just haven't, gotten it. But again, like I said, when I'm saying these things, please don't take it with a grain of salt, because like I said, I grow high density, so it might be my fault. Pink Berkeley tie-dye, I think this was new to me, and I can't wait to grow it. Yeah, it is new to me because it's a 2025 pack. I don't think I've ever grown it. Moneymaker, again, also the same thing. It's new to me. These are all indeterminate, guys. So it grows well in the greenhouse. We'll see. That's interesting. Mortgage Lifter, I've grown this one for years. Big Rainbow. Look at this thing. Look at that. This one's new to me. Mennonite. That gives me vibes of Amish. 1 pound. It surpasses 1 pound. Okay. Good for canning. Alright, so here we go with Baker Creek. We have Blue Beauty. Again, these things need sun to get this full color. And last year, I think I grew them. Obviously, I don't think they got to this color because they were in high density. They had a lot of leaves around them, and I don't think that they actually got their true color. So this is Blue Beauty from Baker Creek. I have Black Beauty and True Beefsteak or Fiji Improved, and Mushroom Basket, which was the one that I was mentioning. I have this one in Baker Creek. I also have it for MI Gardner. So these are all the ones that are indeterminate. Where am I gonna put them? That's for me not to know, for you guys to find out. Yep, that's exactly what I said, because I don't know where I'm gonna put them. Am I gonna sew all of them? Yeah, absolutely. Why not? So I have a little bag here, a little Ziploc bag. This is where I'm going to be putting them for right now. I am going to be tagging them in the next coming days. Like I said, you know, these things I'm not going to sew until March, probably 10th, because tomatoes, they come up pretty quickly, especially if you put them on a heat mat and good conditions, and they grow really, really quick because they're vigorous growers. So I'm going to sow them probably March 10th. If I have time, I'll probably sow them sooner. If not, March 10th is what I have on my calendar, and probably 3-4 weeks, because spring is March 20th here. And I mean, I looked at the next couple of days. It looks like we're getting out of the what is it, frost zones, which is good, but you know, it's not like they're going out anytime soon. So the next ones that I'm going to be showing you is the determinate, semi-determinate, or dwarf indeterminates. So these go on a total different bed. So the way that I work things, if y'all guys have watched any of my garden tours, is one bed that's totally devoted to my determinates, one bed that's devoted to totally can't talk, devoted to my indeterminate, and then I just scatter my cherries and my Romas, which last year it was my first year growing Romas. I scatter them, you know, around the garden. So like I said, you know, this year I'm going to have 2 extra beds once the garlic is pulled out, so we'll see what happens. All right, so here we have this one. I'm not going to go ahead and try to pronounce it. Look at the color. It's beautiful. All right, that one too. I'm not going to sit here and try to pronounce it. Maybe Manitoba. They look like little saladettes. So it looks pretty cute. All right, so here we got Burpee. This one, and most of my, am I going to be right? No. This actually is a sprinkle of 3 companies. So this is M.I. Garner, Burpee, and Johnny's. Because M.I. Garner doesn't seem to have a lot of determinants, but he's growing on that area. So this one's Bush Steak Hybrid. This one's Sweet Tangerine. And now all of these, or most of these, I've grown for about, 3 years? Because these Burpee ones are, well, 2 years. I'm lying to you. These Burpees are from 2023, or packaged for 2023 season. This is Baby Boomer, and they all have successfully grown. This one's the New Yorker, because I wouldn't be a true New Yorker if I don't grow it, right? I'm just joking. This is Mary Globe. This one is Bush Early Girl, and I grow the regular Bush Early Girl. I used to. I guess I haven't gotten that seed. I should get that one. You should get that one from M.I. Garner. This is Celebrity. This one's really good. This one goes for me every year. All right, so next ones are Johnny Seeds. This one's Mountain Fresh. This is Jolene. Grand Marshall. Skyway. That one. And then from M.I. Garner, we're back to him. We got the 42-day. Mountain Princess. I already have this one, don't I? Trying to grow it twice, girl. I have no space for that. And then Crimson Sprinter. I got this one because I don't know if it's going to be I got this one for this year, so I don't know if it's going to be the contender to the Giant Crimson. I don't know. That was just me and my brain. Scatterbrain was thinking something else. All right, so those are the ones that are determinate, semi-determinate, or dwarf or something. So they're only going to be growing a certain height and then stopping that, putting all their fruit in at one time. I collect it as they start turning their color, and then they eventually die off. To be honest, I get my fruit eventually usually the fruit comes on at the beginning of August. Well, no, the fruit comes on eventually, but they like churn at like August. So I'd be ending up with my fruit all at the same time, which I don't care. I don't mind. I'm happy with, you know, the way everything turns out in my garden. So the next one is cherries. Do I need all these cherries? No. I'm probably going to end up sowing all of them, see what comes up, because that's just the way that it is, and then make up my mind then. We'll see what happens, because cherries are prolific producers, and it's just, the bottom line is, I don't know. And then, you know, they all come up. I'm just going to end up putting them all in the garden, because I know how I am. Because my husband also takes stuff to work, so we'll see what happens. Anywho, what's going on? We have Cherry Falls cherry. That one looks really pretty. It actually looks tiny. Some of these are determinate, semi-determinate, and indeterminate. So I'm just going to show them all to you. This Cherry Falls one here is a determinate. I was also thinking about either putting them in pots or putting them in my green stalks. So we'll see what happens. I can also probably, depending on how big this is, maybe grow it inside in my hydroponic. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Early Cascade. Bing Cherry. This one's new to me. I don't know how big this one gets. No, this one's actually indeterminate. So never mind. We have Peace Vine Cherry. This one's indeterminate. We have Sweetie. I think this one I grew last year. Think I have seeds in there? Yeah, I do. Large Red Cherry. This one is very prolific, and it gets really, really big. And Sun Gold, because it's not a garden without Sun Gold. You have to have it. You have to. And those are my cherry varieties. You know, Sun Gold is garden's candy. You literally go out there and just, I mean, I don't care. A little dust ain't gonna hurt nobody, right? Between that and cucumbers, like, are you kidding me? And then the last variety of tomatoes that I have here, and then, you know, we can like literally end this, because tagging and sewing, I'm just going to do that off of camera, because I think you guys seen me and who knows how many other people doing that. The last variety is Romas. Romas I grew last year. That was my first time growing Romas. Did I do that? No, I've never canned. Should I learn that? Yeah. It seems doable. But I think my sister will probably learn that before I do. So Romas I have, I think, what is this? I don't know why I put this over here, but whatever. We'll leave it with that, because it looks, oh, I know why I put that here. Okay, so I have 4 varieties of Roma, and they are all M.I. Gardner. And this is what they are looking like. This one is a determinate. Looks pretty. They all look the same size. This is actually named Roma. This is also a determinate. This is San Marzano, the one that everybody looks for. This is semi-determinate. And this is a Jersey Devil. And this is indeterminate. So it looks really decent. I have 2 determinates, which will put on their fruit all at the same time. A semi-determinate, which will keep, you know, working. And then an indeterminate that'll give me fruit all year, well, not all year long, until my frost comes. And then the last one that I have here is Ukraine Purple. This is a determinate, but this is a plum-shaped variety. And it's purple. So that's cute. So I chose to put that in this, you know, section, or this, you know, little variety pack over here, just because it's an elongated, an elongated little tomato versus putting it with everybody else. So this is all the tomatoes for the 2025 season. Can you believe that, guys? Can you even, like, that's a lot. Don't you think that's a lot? Like, what am I going to do with that? Tell me, guys. Like, look at this. Where am I going to put all of this? I'm going to grow all of them, though. Somebody come over and stop me. Oh, my. I mean, there must be at least 40 of these in here. And like another 25 maybe in there. It's okay though. I got this. I got this. I can do this. I know I can do this because y'all gonna tell me I can. Nobody's gonna tell me I can't. Only my husband will tell me I can't. But I can. I know I can. And I'll figure out where to put every single one of these because God will bless me with abundance. I know He will because I don't only grow for me. I grow for a village. So yeah, so this is the priorities that will be, hopefully, God willing, if they all come up, because God will bless us with that. Will be going in the ground for the 2025 garden season. The peppers are already going up. We will show that to you guys hopefully in a grow room update. That hopefully will be filming eventually soon. There's just been going on a lot of things behind the scene with health issues, family stuff, but that's nor here or there. So yeah, guys, this is all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys know what to do from here. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next one. As always, guys, bye for now.